All right. So some of you guys know, like, I do a lot of my own shit I got a YouTube channel where, I make a whole bunch of craziness and tear this up, tear that up, rebuild it, tear it down, rebuild it again, whatever. I do a lot of nonsense in my shop. I make wood products. I do a lot of steel products. And I make my own vises. I make table saw fence systems. I don't really charge anybody anything for it. It's a hobby. It's something I like to do when I'm off work. I'm a union electrician, so I sometimes have a lot of downtime. Unfortunately, this year, well, last year actually, I had almost a year's downtime with the, 5 or 6 different jobs that lasted a few weeks. Anyway, so I made another table saw rip fence specifically for the built-in cabinet table saw that I've got on my workbench. Don't judge, man. It's crap. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I make small cuts with it. I can make long cuts, but with the table saw or with the workbench being as cluttered as it is right now, it's just been a real pain in the ass. So, here, like for instance, that's the guide rail that I put in. My table saw, it's an old Porter cable top and a Craftsman saw built into the bench. Works perfectly fine. No issues whatsoever. However, like I said, you can see everything's cluttered. My tool bag. But this is the actual fence guide that I made. So yeah, it's pretty big. I just put a coat of poly on that piece of red oak. It is what it is. And man, let me tell you, it is. It works. It works perfectly fine. I've had a lot of clutter. My fiance and I kind of split up, got back together, worked things out. Everything's back to normal now, but there's a lot of clutter. I've got a lot of cleaning up to do. It's a fucking mess. My welding station's all fucked up. I actually got that motor working. I'm going to do a benchtop grinder built in with that motor. So yeah, it's been an interesting year, let me tell you. But anyway, that's my new guide. And it is exactly what it is. It's a guide. That's all it is. It's a fence. It makes all the rips that I want. All the straight cuts that I need. I've got the miter tie-ins. I just pop them out and I do all the miters I want. I made my own zero clear out of a piece of plywood. Do not use a writhing knife. Never have. I think they are more dangerous than not using them sometimes. And I don't use a guide. And I've got all 10 of mine. Knock on wood. But anyway, guys, there you go. See you.